Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today, I wanted to go over some changes I made to my concealed carry. First and foremost, as you've seen before, the P365X Macro, by far my favorite concealed carry to date. Um, Looking at a couple others just for kicks and giggles, but I always go back and forth between a handful. Obviously, in California, you can only have three on your concealed carry permit. This is my top one, hands down, 100%. I feel most comfortable carrying this one. So setting this off to the side, getting into some changes. I'm going back and forth between running, between, you know, off body concealed carry to on body concealed carry. And I'll show you what I mean by off body. I'll grab that real quick. So this is off body. Yeah, this is the 945 Industries bag. I still love this bag. This is actually their large bag, so I don't run the large one too often. For the most part, I carry the smaller. So when I'm running like a full size, then I'll consider running large. I have the medium, which fits pretty good. I wish there was just a little bit of room regarding the sight wise, but that's a video for another day. Regardless, I do love the 945. There are some cases where I prefer to run the 945, but preferably I prefer to have it on body. Main reason being, it's less conspicuous when you don't have a fanny pack or a bag on your waist. In California, you pretty much blend in when you have a bag like this. So that isn't a big concern to me. It's more of, I know some people that I know personally know I conceal carry. And when they see this bag, they know 100% I'm carrying every single time. So I kind of like going into some environments where they don't always know I'm carrying. So I have on body. This is the Incog X Safari Land with, I think it was like Haley Strategic or something was their partnership on this one. I'm running a small wedge, which is from Filster. This is like their like wedge RX or something. It's a new product that they came out with. This is their small, and I love this thing. The wedges, if you have not tried any kind of wedge, you've just been running your regular holster, this is a game changer. I highly advise people to get a wedge now, and especially the Filster. I really like it. This doesn't get too hot. It does have some, squishiness to it, so it is very comfortable, and it does, unlike most wedges, which is just a one shape or one axis on it, this has two axis points. So when you're wearing it, it pushes it in, but also the handle into your stomach, so it helps conceal a lot better. This holster, by far one of my favorite holsters to date. I have tried T-Rex's sidecar holster with the sidecar, without the sidecar or magazine holder. And then I also have some We the People holsters as well. What I have learned, I do love the double clips the most. A reason I love the double clips the most is because it gives you a little bit better retention. The holster doesn't move. When you only have one clip, there is a little bit more movement, unlike with these double clips. This wedge system is good. The one complaint I do have on this, actually two complaints, which is kind of one and the same. The wedge system is combined with the clip on this, so I can't decide to run no wedge one day. They do have different sizes on the wedges, which are pretty easy to pull off. You use a screwdriver or something, you push that in, and then they slide right out, and you can swap them out, which is pretty easily. But I wish I could run different clips. But if I run a different kind of clip, so if I can run right here and right here, if I switch the clips, I lose my wedge. So I'll have to do something, get a different wedge. I like this wedge. I like the position of it. Which goes into my next thing of, I don't like these clips. They're pretty beefy clips, as you can see. They're pretty thick.
Damn!
Uh, there's a lot of times where I'll run this underneath my pants or my shorts. And having these clips just pushes the pants, especially if you're wearing a belt on top of that. It pushes that portion out. So your firearm is not printing, but your belt is printing a lot more. So I'm looking at changing these with some metal clips. I can't remember the brand, but I'll throw it up here. And I might fiddle around with it. This one I can change pretty easily. This one I might actually cut this off and screw it, attach it to the existing plastic here, but we'll see how that goes. Getting into my next thing is the Hunter Constantine belt. I think pretty much everyone that has concealed carry or, is in the concealed carry know, the crowd. Pretty much everyone has heard of Hunter Constantine. I'm a big fan of this belt. I was going back and forth between this kind of setup and a Filster Enigma, but the main reason I ultimately went with this was because I couldn't find a good holster that was compatible with the Filster Enigma, with the P365X macro and the light. A lot of them are not for lights, and I didn't want to get into that because one, I want to have my everyday carry with the flashlight, because often when I get home or going to bed, this goes straight on my nightstand. I don't like having to switch guns or rotate guns or pull my light off or anything like that. Also, when I'm in a dark alley, I have a light if ever comes down to it. This is really nice. Tons and tons of reviews on this. The front is, it's got some kind of metal backer in it, and then the back is stretch, which is very nice, very comfortable. I'm able to keep this fairly tight, and then there's 2 loops for adjustment. My one complaint, 2 complaints actually on this belt. First, I wish there were some more adjustments. I wish there was, maybe a third, even a fourth would be awesome, because there's times where I'm sitting in the office more and I like to have a little bit more relaxed fit. And then when I'm going out in the field or I'm going somewhere I really don't want to be printing at all, then I could get it even tighter without having to undo this, pull it off my belt just for a couple loops, that I can change the settings, essentially make this smaller or bigger. So that is my one complaint on the Hunter Constantine belt. My second complaint, or that was my first. This is my second complaint on the Hunter Constantine belt, is this adjustment right here. When you're wearing this, as you see, these loops compress. This one, because it was sitting in there, is open, but there's times where I am like fidgeting trying to get it, and this one, it went really easy on that one, where when they're pushed up against this and you have it tight on your waist, you're sitting there trying to open it and it goes like that. It doesn't want to go in, so you kind of have to get the right angle to get it in. I have not had any problems with this coming undone. I've done decent amount of movement with this. I'm running around, jumping around, and it hasn't come undone. I know that's like, when I first saw this, I wasn't 100% sure if this was going to stay clipped in, but it stays clipped in perfectly. A big reason I went with this belt was, one, because a lot of people know it. A lot of people know it's good. But I can clip this on and I can wear this, because this belt can be an independent system with the holster. I'll wear this under my pants, under my church clothes, or under, your gym outfit or whatever you're wearing. Something that generally you're not wearing a belt with, or you don't want this belt or your regular belt or your clips even being showing if you're, having your shirt tucked in. This is where wearing this underneath your belts or underneath your clothes is very nice. So the independent system is really where I like this belt quite a bit. Needless to say, guys, I'm a big fan of this combination. I don't know if anyone else has had this combination. There isn't a whole lot of info on the Incog X out there, just because it is a decently newer holster. I have seen some complaints. I don't have that many complaints. I do like this felt kind of material. It does grip very, very well. And there's pros and cons to that. The pro is, when I have this clipped in, it does not move because this felt. against the, against the jeans or whatever outfit you're wearing, or against your body skin, it doesn't move, which can be a little bit finicky at times because you can't make your micro adjustments or slide it over just a little bit while you're wearing it. So that's the one downside of this felt material. But other than that, it's great because, again, it doesn't move on you. Needless to say, favorite combination right here. Let me know what you guys think. If you have some other opinions of the Hunter Constantine belt, I know a lot of people speak highly of it, and I am in that crowd now too. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a thumbs up, some likes. Let me know what you guys think about this setup. If you have any questions about the Incog X, I'll be more than happy to answer them. This is a pretty steady, very sturdy holster. In love with it, that's for sure. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video.